You know, whenever we do these unboxings, I get an email letting me know that something's coming. They also give me a code name or a code word or something like that. And I still don't know what it is. I know you know what it is because I've already made the thumbnail, I've already given this video a title, but at this moment in time, I have no idea what is in this box. So join me as we figure out what is in this box and what is so important to make a video about it. Oh, yeah, let's go. Anything else in here? Any other secret snacks? Okay, so this is the Ghost Cypher. One thing I didn't mention when we unboxed the original Sky Cypher is that the actual box itself is smaller. And for some of you, like, oh, okay, small, but no, this is actually a big deal because just imagine how many of these boxes are out there and being thrown away or recycled. And now we've gone from this larger box, like the Daystrike Camo, to this smaller box. So that percentage of cardboard and plastic and everything else just for the packaging not being used is helping. I honestly think that's a really cool idea. So let's go ahead and open up this box. But before we do, let's look at the box itself. So we know it's smaller. Ghost Cypher. I've got the design on the left-hand side. So if you are a collector and you like showcasing what is in the box without having to have a full box on display like this, you only have to show this off, which is nice. Also, on the right-hand side, pretty much tells you what is inside and also what this controller will work on. Of course, it's going to work on Xboxes and Windows 10 and 11 computers, but because it's Bluetooth, you can connect it to your iOS device or your Android device, and now even Amazon Fire TV sticks. And on the back side, we have a little bit of a more detailed view of the controller itself. So we have the metallic D-pad and triggers, which is really nice, a feature that you can implement yourself in the Xbox controller design labs. You also have this obvious transparent design. It is supporting the standard Xbox wireless connectivity and of course Bluetooth, and finally the rubberized gray grips. But you guys didn't come here for me to just read off the side of the box. You want to see what it looks like inside. Oh, nice. Okay. Ooh. I'm going to put this off to the side here. And before we dive in deep into the new Ghost Cypher, let's put it side by side. Just do a first look comparison between the Ghost Cypher and the Sky Cypher. And I love both. I do. And honestly, though, I don't know, maybe because it's the newer one, I much prefer the Ghost Cypher. Just being able to very clearly, without any kind of tint or anything, just see the inner workings of an Xbox controller. Very nice, very unique. I mean, take a look at everything that you can see just on your first glance. You've got your rumble packs right here, your vibration motors. You can also see the little bit of the inner workings of the chassis that's holding on to the analog sticks, all the ABXY buttons and all the other buttons here too. Got your bumpers that have a micro grips on the back here. And then of course, the metallic triggers that are matching metallic hybrid D-pad. It's got this cool kind of gold-esque color to it. And then of course, the grips on the back side for the handle. So your hand is not going anywhere. But whether you're gonna use this playing Call of Duty Black Ops 6, or you're getting ready for Indiana Jones and the Great Circle, or even you're using this to play Microsoft Flight Simulator 2024, yeah, this controller is not going anywhere. So even if you rage quit, which I know a few of you might do, you can try and throw it, but it's going to stay in your hand. Okay, that's a little hyperbolic, but if you're using this as a standard gaming controller, whether it's two-handed or even one-handed for accessibility users, this controller is not going to go anywhere. The grips are super helpful. This feels really nice in the hand. You also have your little dock in the bottom here, little port where you can plug in other accessories in there, as well as a 3.5 millimeter headphone jack. One of the questions that I got in the last video was, well, now that you can see through it, can you actually see these pieces moving? And I actually didn't test that out. Let's see what happens in Call of Duty Modern Warfare 3. I'm a multiplayer guy. I don't really do Warzone, so just bear with me. And we're not going to worry about my KD I'm doing this for you, folks. You see that? Oh, that's so cool. Look at that. That's so cool. You can see inside when it's moving. I love that. And so as we get closer to the holiday season, some of you are already starting to create a list of what you want to buy your friends and family. Most importantly, you want to put me on the list, but also who would you give this controller to? Well, obviously, I think one of the top individuals on that list would be an avid hardcore gamer, someone who lives and breathes gaming on maybe a daily basis. And if they want something brand new or even just as a display piece, this is going to be really, really neat. Also, anyone who identifies as a 90s kid, I know I said that with this one, but it still applies to this. If you're a 90s baby like me, hello, how's it going? Rad, dude. You're going to love this because this is one of those things in your modern day collection of gaming paraphernalia and things of that nature. You don't tend to see this. But if you were to buy this just for yourself, just because you feel like you deserve it and you want something nice in your life, that's totally fine too. Get after it. If you have any other questions or comments, please leave those in the comment section down below. Links, as always, can be found in the description below. Not only are we found on this platform, but you can also check us out on YouTube, TikTok, Instagram, and many others. Plus, we stream live on Amazon, so make sure you check out our stores and shops there. And until the next time, take care of yourselves and each other. Later.